Hello there everyone and welcome back to another live stream. I believe that this is day 21 of our live streaming, so I thought that, with the new update coming out and everything, might as well get a few of the fights and everything in before that, because obviously as soon as a Halloween event comes out, I am just going to be like obsessed with doing all of the new stuff. But if you'll give me a moment, let me get the chat up on my phone so that I can actually see what's going on. And I also have a straw poll for you guys to vote in today, because apparently there's a Discord that's having some sort of mini argument about the question in the straw poll, so I'm going to link that as soon as I finish going through everyone who is currently in the chat. So, to start off with, we have AJ Miller, Junior Dragon, Fulvio Bavoni, Ryan, Nick Weru, Iseline Kim, Jaden, and Fulvio again, the Flying Flygon, Zane Wackis, Jaden again. So, welcome to everyone that is joining us in the live stream for today. But like I said, I do have a straw poll that I kind of want you guys to vote in. So if you could do that for me today, I would love it. So I'll just link that a couple of times. And Matej, hi, how are you? Finally a stream which you have some time for. Well, glad to have you here at least. And Faraz, Jonathan, it sounds like Rion, Emily. But, I told you, I'm never going to stop saying that. I said your name right. I'm sure I'm going to get some names right, and I'm going to get some very, very wrong. And Roger, hello again. Good morning. It is 1:40 PM here, so yeah, and just normal girl, hello. But I'll be linking that straw poll a couple of times throughout the stream, just so that we can get everyone's votes in on it, because obviously we're going to have people dropping in and out, that sort of thing. But make sure you vote on it. If you haven't actually clicked the link, it is in the live stream description as well. And Canine Wolfie in game, welcome to you guys as well. But might as well start doing our DML stuff for now. So, what clan quests do we have? So, collect 94,000 gold from habitats, that's easy enough. Cats for the win. But don't you find cats boring? Because, you can train birds to say whatever you want, you could train them to be lovable, whereas cats, they're just sort of really distant, if you get what I mean, where you just sort of leave them and don't talk to them for, like, a day or so. And it's me, and it's alright. Hello to you guys as well. And Dino Lover, hello as well. Are you going to play DML for the whole time? I'm not sure yet. I have a few things that are arriving today, so I've got shopping, I have Amazon packages and stuff. So, realistically, this can't be too long of a live stream. And plus, after this, I am going to be doing stuff on the new Halloween update, or the new Halloween event when it comes out. So, we'll have to see, Why the DML account is not working after level 25, can you help me? I saw your comment about that earlier, and I honestly have no idea what you mean, because that doesn't happen unless you haven't updated your game or something like that. I really don't know. But either way, if you're having issues like that, get in contact with Gameloft support and they can help you out. And Zingo, I'm surprised you're not playing Odyssey. I don't even have a Switch, because basically, my partner's gonna be probably bought one for Christmas, so it's like, if he's gonna get one, no point me buying one, So, we're just sort of waiting out to see if that actually ends up happening. And Melissa, hello to you as well today. And Ono Ohai, Sama, you're here as well. When will the new event come? Probably around 4 PM, GMT +1, which is my time zone. That's normally when the events end up coming out, so that's in like 2 hours or so. So like I said, I was going to get live streaming just before the event, and then we can, I'll do a video on the event itself, and then we'll probably do a live stream either tomorrow or late tonight as well. And Nick Wero, Adrian, Mr. James, you're all here as well. Hello, how was your day? I've been cleaning all day. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of days, like just cleaning, sorting things out. That's literally been the last 6 hours of today, so I have been up for a long time. What is on your profile picture? What do you mean? You mean like Reshiram, like the YouTube one? And Samuel, hello! Will you fight with light dragons, please? I'm gonna fight with my main team since they're the strongest I have. And yeah, I'm not too bad. What is the strongest dragon in the game? That would be the Zeus dragon. We can just about beat this Radiant. He's causing us a lot of issues, though. Like, why is this Radiant dragon being so difficult for us? But yeah, the YouTube one is just Reshiram the Pokemon, basically. My event is in 2 hours. It should be for everyone, 2 hours from now. The event starts at 11 AM EST in the US. Thanks for helping us out, Zingo, again. It's around about 2 hours from now, no matter where you are. So just be looking out for the event coming soon. And Xavier, you're here as well. Glad to have you here. And we just about finished this enchantment fight, thank goodness. What was the dragon of the month last year in November? It was the Stash Dragon, so we may see him again. When starts the event, again, it'll be starting very soon. But, for the new guys that joined, like I said before, I had a straw poll that I want you guys to vote in. It's pretty simple. What do you prefer, cats or birds? And I'm not sure if that's in a pet sense, as in an animal sense. I prefer birds, obviously, because, you know, like I said, you can train them. They're cute, little, adorable, stupid things. I love them so much, whereas cats, I find them pretty boring. And some people say that cats smell. Not sure. I think birds smell as well. But, just vote in that straw poll for me, and we'll try and sort out the argument that is going on in the Discord. And Toms, welcome. When is new on DML? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Selwyn. And how do you breed the Gave Dragon? If you want to know how to breed any dragon, go in the live stream description, and then it will say how to breed X Dragon. If you click that link, then you can search for it yourself. Much easier than asking me and waiting for a response. And Lendro Dio, hello to you as well. I miss my budgies. Yeah, that sucks, Sam. You know, it's horrible when you lose any animal in general, but, you know, at least you can remember them. And Habib, sup? Birds smell stupid little adorable things, basically. Basically, yes. And I live in England. I live in England. Do you hate when your enchantment fights, the first few dragons are easy to kill and the last one is OP and you lose? Obviously that's the bait tactic to try and get them a few extra points and, like, knock people down. It doesn't annoy me because technically that's the best thing you can do to gain ranking, so it's just the correct method. So it doesn't annoy me, but obviously it does kind of suck at the same time when it happens. We finally have a name for the Skull Candy Dragon. It's called the Lamouette Dragon. A few people have been saying that. I just don't say that because I can't say it properly. I feel like I'm ruining the language by even attempting it. What level am I? I'm level 111 in-game. Can you say if the Black Armor Dragon, Orange Dragon, and a Gave is a good team for a level 21 player? That's a fine team. Obviously, as long as you know you're going to have to replace it with legendaries eventually. But for now, that's okay. What's up, Queener? Not too much. Oh god, why is this guy such a high level? I should have used one of our defensive potions. That was my bad for not paying attention. And what is my name? It is Emily. Have you ever wanted to stop playing DML? Wouldn't it get super tedious and boring for sure? Like, definitely. Oh, we can't do this fight. That's annoying. Why? Why are all of those such a high level? Why are you gonna do this to me, game? It's Spanish for death, I think. Yeah, it's something like that. But either way, just me trying to butcher it. I'd rather not risk it, you know. How can you do the live stream? By using OBS. And how to increase VIP level? The only way to do that is to purchase gems. That is the only way to do it. Still saving food for leveling up my dragons. We're all saving food, like, pretty much permanently. Every single player is like, give me more food, give me more gold, give me more of everything, please. And, hi, Venkatraman! Or Venkatraman, I don't know how you say it. Why are dragon types weak to fairy types? Probably just because dragons needed something to be weak to, so they were just like, let's give it to fairies. You know, fairies are mystical. and I guess you could say that maybe fairies can control dragons. I don't know. I'm going out on a win there. Why didn't the event come to the game today? It will soon. You already have all the enchantment and shop dragons, and just saying that if you will now try to get the sumo, my dragons aren't a high enough level to get him yet. When they get to that level, of course I'm going to try and get him. Have I ever caught a fish? I think I caught like a tiny fish in France once when I went over there, but that's like it. What does the Agnes Dragon mean? Does it mean anything? What is ODS? OBS. OBS. It's Open Broadcaster software, free software for both recording and for live streaming. So very useful. Very, very useful. Do you like sushi? Sushi is one of my favourite foods. Probably in like top 5, honestly. I adore fish and stuff like that, honestly. My guess is that the Bone Dragon will be the puzzle piece and the other unpronounceable one will be the end reward. I don't know the order of it yet. I'm still trying to decide in my brain which way around it'd be. But, apparently the Bone Dragon is a legendary, so I believe he's probably going to be the reward for finishing the event, like it was for the Torch Dragon, but we'll have to wait and see. How many legendary dragons do I have? I think it's like either 28 or 32, something around that mark. Why don't you change Striker? Because Striker is extremely powerful. Striker is probably the best clan dragon overall. Like, there's no reason for me to change him out. And Kiet, hi! You love sushi and kebabs? I love kebabs. Kebabs are pretty sweet. If that's what you meant. I think you said kimbap. I'm not sure what a kimbap is, but I think that's what you meant. But there we go. Claim that. Conquer 2 mines. We can do that as well. How do you get more gems so fast? Just by doing your daily stuff, basically. A lot of stuff in this game does give gems when you do it. So, I do have a full guide on how to do that already, but honestly, just, like, spin the Otto's Lotto stuff and do your dungeon every day. How many food to reach dragon level 80? I've already done a video on that as well, so you can go and check that out if you're curious. What level is Snivy Evolution? Which one? There's 2. So. Oh, hey, I got a lightning dragon just now. Sweet, Angel. Did you see the new post from the DML Facebook page? Bone Dragon isn't main reward, it's the other one. He's been shown in one of the levels. I actually haven't seen that post. Maybe I am wrong then. Again, that was just me guessing. And how long have I been playing DML for? I've been playing since January 2015. So I've been playing for almost 3 years now. So it's been a good while. The bone is a legendary, don't be a skeleton reskin. We already know basically what the elements are, but I'm not supposed to know what they are yet, so I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. When does the Halloween event start? In about 2 hours from now. Is the Lantern good? Lantern's a pretty solid dragon overall. Am I late? Not really. I mean, we haven't been streaming for too long, so no, you're fine to be here now. So we'll claim that. We can't really explore ruins. We can collect dungeon tokens though, so we'll do that. And then enter. This first one we'll have to use Andy for. Do you like coffee? Oh god no, I hate the taste of coffee and the smell. Why don't you fight with ×2 mode? Because I want the stream to last for longer. I don't want it to be shorter than it already is. Do you know how to drive a car? No, I never learned, and currently I don't really have a reason to learn. Plus, cars are super expensive. And my favourite dragon is the Imperial Dragon. Do I play Roblox? No, I don't. I subbed my last final legendary, the Titan. Finally, now going for the rest of the enchantment ones. The enchantment ones are much harder to breed than the regular ones, so good luck. Very best of luck. And hello, Gabriel. What team is better, Pixel, Autumn, and Torch, or Pixel, Autumn, and Hypnos? The one with the Divine is better there. I just got into work, I won't be able to watch you play, but I will say hi and I'll see you later. Well, have fun then, Stephanie. Thanks at least for dropping by and saying hi to everyone. And Stephanie, hi. I made a ghost plushie and I named it Ghostman. Here's a question, which level is your Hermes Dragon? I think he's about level 56, is what he was the last time I checked. And I don't think I've leveled him up since then, so that should be the same. So there we go, we've got Saini. And Pressis, Devkota, hi. And Doraemon. And Kuba as well. On the flag language, do you choose America? Nope, I am English. I'm English. And Perkill, hello, I hatched a pixie. Nice. That's like, there's going to be a lot more legendaries for you to have to start breeding if that's like one of your first ones, so good luck. Do you play any other dragon games? No, I actually don't play any other mobile games, let alone dragon games. And what is your most hated boss in Cuphead? None of them. I think... I'm someone that usually finds difficult games quite easy, and in Cuphead, none of them are too difficult. After you get to know their patterns and stuff, it's like easier than Dark Souls. I'm Roberto, hi! The Bone Dragon is really a legendary? Apparently so, yes. Apparently. And what's my favourite dragon? It is the Imperial Dragon. But what was this post about? I'm actually curious. Was there meant to be a post on, like, the Facebook page? Because I actually didn't check it earlier today. Oh yeah, it's a castle event. 19 hours ago. I actually didn't see this the last time I tried to open up Facebook. I wonder why. That's so weird that the Mwet, whatever the heck, is gonna be the final reward, honestly. That's super weird, in fact. Why does it not let me enlarge this? But you can see that the Lamwet Day of the Dead thing is going to be the main reward, so I don't know, maybe the bone one is the Pieces Dragon. I just find that really weird after what they did with the Olympic one. So you're right, Zingard, like I said. Weird. Super weird, in fact. Oh well. You called it? Yeah, you certainly did. It's knocked my wellies off. I'm certainly not correct. Like, weird. And can I have a layout of your landscapes? I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, I have plenty of videos on all of these and the day that we redecorated everything. Nothing too special about where I put everything. I just put it in spots I wanted to, basically. My events bar on DML is gone. Same for me at the moment, I think. I think they're just, like, there aren't any events on at the moment until the event comes out later. So we don't have it quite yet. A Boon or Bone? Boon is the clan dragon. We're not talking about Boon. Boon is a completely different ballpark. We're talking about the bone slash skeleton slash whatever the heck the new skeletal looking dragon is. You know, we do... It was leaked what the name was already, but I'm not gonna confirm it with 100% confirmation because we don't actually know from Gameloft yet. I don't think. And what level am I? Level 110. Would it be wise for me to hold my portal gems until the event starts? Yes. Yes, that's why I'm doing this now. That's why I'm live streaming now, getting rid of all my energy now, so then I can use it all during the castle event. Because remember, we got those 6 quests that we have to do normally to progress, and the win battles one, you are going to need every portal gem that you can get, honestly, because even with auto battle tickets, you can easily run out, or you used to. With 35 a day, I don't think there's any risk of me running out, but obviously you're not VIP level 19, so. Did you buy the new island? It costs only 250 million. Yep, I did get the new island. It's over here. We've cleared out quite a lot of it, actually. I'm going to clear out a couple these things as well. So let's clear out a wishing rock as well. Not that we really need this space yet, but we will need it eventually. One day, at least. So. And who's my favourite legendary? It always used to be the Torch Dragon, honestly. Do you like the Hypnos Dragon? I think he's too defensive for my liking. Bye, my phone has low battery. Well, have fun, thanks for joining us anyway. And who do you think is the most realistic baby dragon? For me, it's Kitsune. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. And Indian Saiyan and SXC Gamer, hello. Is there a new island? They did bring out one with the Halloween update. So, I've already done a full video on unlocking it and everything. I'm surprised you haven't noticed. SXC, stop spamming. If you spam again, I will actually time you out, so don't do it anymore. And Yusef, you said hello as well. What language do you think is the hardest? I think learning all the different parts to Japanese, because you've got like the, what is it, like kanji and romanji or whatever the heck it is, and you have to learn like basically multiple languages within that language. I think that's really messed up. I'm going for the Mystic. I think the Elixir is available at my level 2. I am not sure about VIP levels anymore, because since they changed everything, I don't remember the exact levels for, like, specific rewards or anything anymore. Friends tell me how to friend in Dragon Mania Legends. I have a full video on that as well. Just search up how to add friends in DML quackalakes, you'll find it. And Purnima Jayasaria, you wanted a shout out, there you go. And did I ever win a weekend event? No. I don't think I have. And again, I'm going to post the straw poll again for anyone that wants to vote in it again. I'm just going to keep posting it throughout the live stream. So if you've already voted, don't worry about it. But if you haven't voted quite yet, go click that link. You sold your Hypnos by mistake. Oh, that's a big boo-boo right there. But if you do sell any dragon by accident, get in contact with Gameloft support, and they can restore your account, but it has to be very recent. So if you say sold a divine by accident within the last 2 days, get in contact with Gameloft support now and they can restore your account. Trust me, it can happen. We have someone in the chat, in fact, who did just that and did get his dragon back. So make sure you do it. Can you tell me a good team member? The Autumn, the Lantern, the Pixel, the Sumo, the Zeus, the Pixie / Hermes dragon. There are tons of good dragons out there. And do I have the realm? I do not, unfortunately enough. Romanji and katakana are really easy, but when making a complex sentence, it's hard. Yeah, I know. We did some Japanese in school, and that's why, like, out of all the languages that they allowed us to learn, like, Japanese was definitely the hardest out of those. Do you have the Quake Dragon? I do have the Quake Dragon. I got him recently. And what's your favorite limited time dragon? I don't know. I'm just gonna say the little chick because I think it's cool that they have like a chicken and an egg in it. That's pretty cool. Your first time in a stream? I was gonna say I haven't seen you around during the live streams, but at least you're here, gamer. And do I have any animals? I do have a parrot, which is why in that little poll I'm probably a little bit biased, because obviously I prefer birds / parrots. I think cats are super boring. You know, they're cute to pet, but I don't want a pet that just like goes away for like a full day and I don't see it. And after Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Gen 8 Pokemon games will come out. Probably, but you can't predict that because Nintendo have changed their ordering of things before. / Game Freak and all the other partner companies that actually bring Pokemon to life. What was your first dragon? The same as everyone else, the fire. What is your favourite main island? Those who have caves on them? What do you mean? I'm getting kind of confused by what you mean by that, Angel. How to breed legendary dragons, tell me. Patience and leveling up your dragons to level 15 helps as well. And Vanessa, hi! I'm from Vietnam. I'm sure that because of the time zone, this is probably a good time for, like, a few Asian countries to be on. Do you like nature? I mean, nature is necessary for us all if we want to live. Like, there's nothing wrong with nature. It's cool and everything, but I don't like bugs. Like, I don't like going out and camping sort of thing. When you were streaming on Twitch a couple days ago, there was a huge screw up with the live chats and the following page. What do you mean, like, on mine in particular? Because I know Twitch has been screwing up a lot, so do you mean it was a problem with my stream? Or was it a problem with Twitch as a whole? Is that what you mean? Do you like the ceremony dragon? Not really. And Colin, hello! What's my first legendary? It was the Comet Dragon. And Wahid Khan, welcome back. What is your biggest fear? Not a whole lot, to be honest with you. And Theo 2004. Maybe just dying? I mean, dying's not a nice thing. I wouldn't say it's a fear because due to the fact that I rarely go outside a lot of the time, I don't have an outright fear of death, like, primarily in my life. Like, I'm not like a soldier on the battlefield, like, where I am threatened with death at every twist and turn, if you get what I mean. No, it was as a whole. Yeah, Twitch recently has been having a lot of issues, which it sucks, because that's pretty much when I've started trying to stream on there every now and then, but, you know, guess that's just my luck. And Sapow, Batachargy, hi. And who is best, Radiant, Aurora, Roboclock? None of them are really that good. Can you tell me the strongest and weakest legendary starter dragon? There's no outright, this is the strongest, this is the weakest. The dragons, they depend on what sort of team you want. And Varun Sharma, hi! Are you going to stream on Halloween? I don't know, because actually within the next few days my schedule is going to be a little bit tighter than it has been. So I actually don't know what's going to be happening on Halloween, to be honest with you. And what city do I live in? I live just outside of London by like an hour by train. Do you believe in God? I mean, I don't want to get anything political. If that's just an outright question, then no. But I don't really follow the atheism belief system. It's, what's it called? Where you don't really believe in something, but you can't prove that it doesn't exist, so you're open to the possibility that it could happen one day. Like, if there was actual proof of it in front of my face, then I'd be open to possibly changing my standpoint. Like, I've forgotten what the word for that is. It's not atheist, it's like agnostic? Something like that? What time does the Ghastly Mansion open? In about a couple of hours from now. So yeah, you won't have to wait too much longer. It'll be like a little bit after the live stream ends, basically. Twitch is running a background beta of some kind, but they won't take it down, so everything keeps messing up. Oh, is that the reason? Either way, all that I know is that it's very annoying. And like, when I'm on my own channel, sometimes it doesn't even let me edit my own panels or my stream title. It's like so bad, actually. Even though Twitch is like the best service to like watch live video game gameplay, they really need to sort it out. It is really, really annoying having to deal with it. I really like you, quackalakes. Well, thank you, Somtung. But I'm glad you like watching. And do I have a clan? I actually have 2 clans, and they are both full as of right now. If you could create your own element, what would it be? I get asked this question a lot. I have no idea. I don't really care enough. Are you going to make a video about the Ghastly Mansion? Yep, I will definitely be making one. And how old am I? I am 19. Sometimes I'm 18, but no, I actually forget how old I am. Like, if I'm already forgetting how old I am now, can you imagine in like 20 years time where I'm gonna be like 10 years off from my own age? Will you try and upgrade your lantern to enchantment level 4? I'm still trying to decide what I'm doing with him, whether I want to use 2 divines in my autumn, or if I want to use my 2 mains and the Hermes. I don't know yet. Still trying to work it out, to be honest with you. This is my 2nd time watching your live stream. Oh, thanks for dropping in a 2nd time. Please allow me to join you? What do you mean? Like, in my clan? In which case, that is not possible, I'm afraid. Like, no matter how many times you ask and beg, I can't do it for you. Do levels matter in breeding? Yes, they do, but not to a crazy amount. Like, leveling up to, like, level 15 to 20 is all that you really have to do. But the difference in breeding between breeding 2 level 4s and breeding 2 level 15s is actually pretty big. And I could attest to that with 3 years worth of breeding experience. I need some ways to get multiple amounts of food other than farms and stuff. All that you can do is do your fights. That's it. Why don't you reply to me, is the Bronze Dragon a good team member? Nope. No, it isn't. Have a nice day. Enjoy yourself, just normal girl. Again, thank you to everyone that's joining us today and being here, you're liking, you're subbing, and everything else that you always do. When will I turn 20? That'll be next June. So that's like 8 months from now, around about. Well, just under. Is the Pixie Dragon a good legendary to use? He's a pretty good legendary, but if you have the Hermes, use him instead. Do you know what that means? I do not know what that means, Sama. Do you hate children? I don't hate anyone of a particular age, race, or anything like that. No. Obviously, kids can be a little silly sometimes because they don't really understand how the world works, or they're not very experienced. But at the same time, then you have adults that think they know everything, and they act like massive a-holes about it, so, you know, it's kind of even. I was the first person to wait for the stream. You were indeed. I don't know Lim, and when is the clan siege coming back? Probably next Monday, or if not, it'll be after the Halloween event ends. Is a ceremony dragon good for stage 117? Nope, replace it immediately. It is not a good dragon. I don't care how many times you've enchanted it, what level it is a bad dragon. I wish the bee dragon would have bee wings and a little stinger. It doesn't really look like a bee, to be honest with you. I've always wondered that, like, why is that called the bee dragon? They could have done something much cooler with it. Or cuter, I should say. What level do you suggest to put my orange and metal dragons to breed a torch? Level 15 is fine. And don't tell anyone your age. It's fine for me to tell people my age because I'm known, like, not known as in, like, I'm super famous. No, not like that. But, like, I make video content and I'm above the age of, like, 15. If you're less than 15 years old, really do not tell people your age on the internet, please. It is not safe. Like, I legitimately, last week, I had a 12-year-old girl messaging me, and she put me into a chat with her family, and I legitimately could have found out her address details by being in that Facebook chat with her family. Do not do that. Just because I am someone that you watch content of, that doesn't mean that I know you on a personal level to the point where I should know your address, if you get what I mean. Like, don't do that. It's not worth the risk, and, you know, I know myself that I am, you know, a safe person to talk to, but you can't predict that that's going to be the case with everyone online. So, do not tell people how old you are, because you will be targeted if you're, like, less than 15, like I said. What about the berry? How good is it? It is okay. I don't particularly like it, to be honest, though. I think there's better dragons out there. Error, you're not reading my comments? I'm not sure what you mean, Janrex. I may have read it and not been able to come up with an answer or not wanted to answer it. If you choose between the Toxic Dragon and Orange, what would it be? It'd be the Toxic, but neither of them realistically, because neither of them are good. What's my real name? It is Emily. I once got 600 plus enchantment trinkets from a chest. How did that happen? What do you mean, the divine ones? Or what? What do you... Oh, the trinkets themselves, I know what you mean. Never mind, I thought I was still on the track of materials. You could do that with some of the higher tier ones and the ones that you purchase. Do you have a best friend? Everyone has a best friend in a sense. Do I hate you? Why would I hate you, Abib? And Indian, you said yo-yo. Why are you saying hi again? You've already been here. But why would I hate anyone in particular that's in the live chat? People ask me that sometimes. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, even if I did, why would I openly tell you during a live stream, you know? I'm just joking, I don't hate anyone. Apart from spending gems, any tips on getting enchantment trinkets? How to best do the enchantment league? Only thing that you can do for all of that is D-rank in the league until you can get a few of your dragons able to participate. And that's pretty much all that you can do. Who's your favourite YouTuber? I don't really watch YouTube, to be honest with you, but the only people I do watch are Cow Chop. Really? They're like literally the only channel I even drop into every once in a blue moon. What would you do if you managed to get the Zeus Dragon? I mean, I'd be pretty happy with it, but at the same time I'd feel pretty scummy because it's just overpowered as hell. What dragon is better, Berry, Plushie, or Pixel, or Lantern? Both Pixel and Lantern are pretty good attack damage dragons, but again, it depends on what team composition you want, really. And Toothless, hi! Is the Torch Dragon good to put in my team? It depends on your team, but for the most part, the Torch is actually much better of a dragon than I originally thought it was going to be. And what element is your favourite, either plant or shadow? Like, the DOT and, like, infection stacking is so incredibly good. They're just too good, in fact. And Geronimo, you have to go. Oh, see ya later, hopefully. Which boss dragon do you like? I've said it before, I love Stinky, because he has the stupidest name ever. Literally, who calls a boss dragon Stinky? It's so ridiculous, I actually love it. Alright, Empress is almost level 45. So close. I only have one divine and it's Hypnos, but I was so mad when you were trying to breed the Aphrodite. I had to breed the Torch. I spent 90 gems to speed the hatching, but didn't get the divine. That sucks. Honestly sucks. What do you suggest is the best way to level up fast? Easiest thing ever? Just, you know, as soon as you get more portal energy, do the fights. Do your blue map fights every day. Redo your boss fights every day. Like, because I have auto battle tickets, the best thing for me to do would be to go into heroic mode, into the highest level fight I can, and use my auto battle tickets. That gives me 700,000 gold for each time that I skip this fight. So, it gives a ton of gold, which I can then use to either clear out the new islands that we've got, or I can use it to put in food, which is what I normally end up doing, but either way, it's just so simple. Do your fights every day. If you could meet up with a YouTuber, who would you choose? Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, or PewDiePie? None of those. I've already met up with Jack's films in person before, for anyone that knows who that is. You know, he's still a pretty big YouTuber, so I've already met up with him before. The Pixel is your favourite because it expresses my nerdy gamer personality. Fair enough. Who is the strongest epic? The Horn or the Stardust? I believe those two are really strong. But they're still not as good as any legendary or divine that you might think of, so don't use them in a team. Like, again, it's okay to use epics when you're a low level, but you need to understand that eventually you have to replace those dragons because they will not be good enough, and you won't be able to compete in the arena if you use them. And Doctor, you're here as well. Welcome. but this is full. We don't have anything else. We could do an hour and a half before we get new quests. That's fair enough. And let's gift all of our friends while we're here. What's your favourite card dragon? The Blaze Bird. What's the cutest dragon? Some people, or quite a lot of people, say the Wind-Up, which is what used to be mine. What is the weakest dragon? Probably the Earth Dragon. That's probably the weakest dragon in the game. Do you know Jurassic World? I know of it. I do not plan on playing it ever. Is it okay to have a rare, epic, and divine, or what would you suggest? For a final team, there is no excuse to not have a full team of legendary or divine dragons. Do not have a rare, do not have an epic, do not have a common, they are not good enough. And can I friend you? Nope, I cannot because my friends list is full. Sorry to tell you, but has been for a very long time. What are the clan points most useful for? Card packs or clan dragon power? Both. Both. The clan dragon power is super good when you're trying to finish off the map or compete in the arena and stuff like that, but at the same time, if you want to collect new dragons, it's really useful for both. There's no specific one that's better than the other to use it on. Doctor Who? I'm just talking to Dr. JJ, you know I am. But let's collect all of this stuff. So many people to have to go through. It doesn't feel like 200, it feels like 700 when you're doing it. And Dino Lover, you have to go. Well, have fun. Do you have the Mentor? I don't remember. Let's have a look, shall we? Mentor. Yes, we do. There he is. Wait. He's over here. There you go. Seth. Am I married yet? I'm engaged, so basically, yes. And what's your very, very favourite spook element dragon? You mean Shadow? In which case, I don't know. There's quite a few cool Shadow dragons. The Castle is cool because he's really, really difficult to get, or he was. My birthday's on New Year. Again, I think that sucks because you get everything at once. I have a max enchanted Hypnos Dragon and it's level 67. Not too shabby. Speaking of which, while I'm here, I am just gonna enchant Saini if I have the materials to do it. There we go. We do have enough, so I'm gonna enchant him to level 3. There you go. What is your favourite looking habitat you have? I'm just gonna say the Christmas one because it's pretty cool. And then if we wanted any more, we'd have to do a bunch of that. Not gonna bother. There you go. We could get one divine extraordinary material. How good is that? It's actually so annoying. But, you know, we pretty much run out of DML stuff to do for today. I need to wait for this energy to refill because, again, the Halloween event will be here relatively soon. So, I do need to prepare for all of that. So, I'm just gonna leave the DML for now again. If I could do more, I would, but for now, we have run out of energy and stuff. And Remil, hello. You are Muslim. Fair enough. What's your least favourite dragon? Probably the droid or something like that. But again, last time probably I'm going to ask, if you want to vote in the straw poll, just click that link and then vote. What's your favourite, cats or birds? Again, I love birds. I would say birds. I did vote for birds myself, but, yeah, it's open to everyone. So when will the event be happening? In about 2 hours from now, or an hour and a half now, actually. And how many trinkets does it cost to upgrade the breeding den to level 6? Oh, I don't remember. Check the wiki. The wiki's pretty much always correct on everything that it has. And my religion is Islam? Well, I probably would have guessed that, but cool. Yeah, like I said, vote in the straw poll for me. Just click that or go into the live stream description, click that and vote there as well. And actually, I haven't even checked. Let's check on the results. Oh, wow, it's 26 to 26. It's actually even cats to birds. Wow. I didn't realize that people were, like, so so argumentative about which one they preferred. Jesus. And is there by any chance a video where you suggest how we should place the habitats to get the max usage of the islands? There's a lot of different things that go into that, such as whether you want to decorate and stuff like that. And realistically, the amount of space you need isn't the important thing. It's about getting it the high enough level to get the habitats. So, I don't think there's a video specifically on that. I haven't made one. But if you check the wiki, it does have full, like, grid versions of every single island. So if you use that, you can sort of plan your way through it yourself. I gotta head out, picking up my pre-ordered copy of Odyssey at GameStop, enjoy the Halloween event. I've already seen, like, most of Odyssey, like, on Twitch already, but, you know, enjoy that game. It is very, very long with all the collectibles. You voted cat, which made it even. Damn you, Ram! What's wrong with birds? I'm just joking, you know, everyone has their own reasons for liking either of them. But I have every divine dragon. Do you really? And how to get gems fast. Actually, Habib, that's impossible because nobody has the Apollo yet. So technically you cannot. Like, what you should have said is you have every divine dragon so far if you were going to be, like, true about your statement. Has the update released for Windows? For Windows PC, the update's been out for a week. For Windows Phone, I believe the update is now out. Am I excited for Halloween? Not really, to be honest with you. I've never really celebrated it and been that excited about it. I'm stuck on normal mode quest 72. Could you give me advice? Let me just check what actual fight that is. 72, correct? Let's have a look. If you have water, use a water dragon. Use water or anything that resists fire. It's easy enough. Easy enough. What is the max amount of gems? There is no max. Do you know South Park, The Fractured Butthole? Yes, I've watched a lot of that game already. Like, there'd be no point me even, like, buying the game myself at this point because I've seen so much of it. Same with the Stick of Truth. I pretty much watched all of that on Twitch as well. What's your favourite holiday? I don't really have any in particular, but I don't know, just for the joy that it brings, I guess Christmas, because especially in, like, Western places, it just makes people happy. Like, one of my brothers in particular, they just love the thought of Christmas, so, you know, if it makes people happy, you know, power to them. This is turning into a Q&A. Well, that's why I have Q&A written at the top, because we've run out of DML stuff to do. That's what normally ends up happening. You have an allergy to chocolate? It must be something in chocolate that you're allergic to, because chocolate is made of many different components, so it'd be weird for you to be allergic to all of those things as a whole and not just one specific thing that is in chocolate. Are you sure you don't mean you're allergic to cocoa? Because that may be the case. Do you wish to meet Gameloft in person? I don't really have a great need to, so not really. I mean, Gameloft have sent me packages and stuff before in the past, and, you know, I do talk to Gameloft representatives every once in a blue moon as well, so it's not like I have to physically meet them. I have spoken to people in their company before, plenty of times. It's the cocoa beans. I get what you mean. GameX has Crimson Fury. How? Simple. When Crimson Fury was available, anyone had the ability to purchase it. And, you know, because people really did purchase that with their real money, it's not really right for them to just take it out of the game. So they don't want people to be able to buy it anymore, but the people that did purchase it at the time still have it available. But they discontinued that in, like, March of 2015, so you had to have purchased it within the first 3 months of the game. So anyone that did purchase it before then, you know, good for them. Good for them. Is it useful to have a dragon like the Empress with both Shadow and Plant? Both skills seem similar. Shadow and Plant are great, but I'd suggest using a legendary instead of an epic. What about me? What do you mean, Ram? I've never tasted Kool-Aid or Gatorade. How do they taste? I love Gatorade. I love Gatorade and those sort of sports drinks. The blue one just, it has its own taste. It tastes more like flavored water than anything else, but Gatorade has its own flavor, just like I'm pretty sure Kool-Aid does. And like there's Lucozade and stuff like that, which they have their own special flavor. It's like saying, what does chicken taste like? Chicken tastes like chicken. And it's kind of difficult to say what it tastes like because it's its own thing. Should he use all epics on his team and he is level 14? If he's level 14 in game, you can use all epics, that is fine. They are better than commons or rares, so use an epic until you can get legendaries. Aren't they supposed to be in jail because they hacked the game? It is illegal, but that doesn't guarantee that they're gonna be imprisoned or anything. It's like every time you've ever watched a movie online instead of purchasing it, you broke the law. And to show people that you did that, that is a very big mistake to make. Because if you show it to the wrong person, they could get someone to fine you, which is not fun, obviously. I mean, they send you packages, but how and why? Because I've been doing content on their game for 3 years. And there's barely any content creators for DML anymore, so I mean, they want community people. Like, they want people to still do videos on their game because it helps their company. Even though I'm not affiliated with them in any way, obviously, they help me, and I help them, technically, with the viewership that I get. So it's just, you know, they gave me a package for being dedicated to the game. If you're gonna create a dragon, what element? Again, I don't know. And for some reason, the Crystal Dragon was easier to breed than the other legendary dragons. Sometimes that's just how it works out. I always watch movies online, like really new movies. Oh, well, you see, I'd say it's okay to do that, but it's not okay to, like, publicly live stream yourself illegally downloading the movie off of a torrenting site to thousands of people. You know, that is not the right way to go about it. Don't tell anyone that you do it, and you'll be fine. But if you are like, say, someone like PewDiePie did that, obviously he'd have a lot of issues. He may be fined. People may say things about him because he's in, like, a position where people are supposed to look to him to see what a good example is, basically. So that's the difference. Again, as long as you're not showing anyone what you're doing, you know, nothing's gonna happen. But it's when you start showing people and when you get like millions of viewers that watch you do it, that's when there'd be an issue. Would a dragon with legendary divine and plant with Zeus base stat be OP? Yes, it would. And how do I get food fast in DML? Just do your fights every day. Simple as that. I just checked the straw poll. It's now cats 27, birds 29. Oh, is it? I'm just going to post it again because I have it copy-pasted, so that's the easiest way for me to click it. Oh, boy! We've actually changed the number. It was always cats ahead, and now birds have gone ahead, you know? Wow, I'm impressed. And Hungry Snack, hello. I read the crystal with getting Stardust Dragon 3 times, but it's over now, and I am happy with that. Sweet! I watched them with my mom and bro. I'm 12. I only have 200 subs, so no one is really watching me. Again, it's only when you're like a celebrity or someone that should be showing an example where it really matters. But technically speaking, anyone that does that is breaking the law. So don't go up to your your local police station and say, "Hey, I illegally downloaded this movie and Planet of the Apes and this new thing that came out. It was so good." Like, don't do that. No. And the game glitched because on my phone I bred the Aphrodite when I was supposed to breed the Agnes. I don't think that that's the case. The birds are 31. Oh, did people vote again just because I posted it? I was just trying to look at the results, and then people... Yeah, more people ended up voting. This always ends up happening. Like, just because I post it again, we get, like, a few more people that end up voting on it. And when will the Halloween event start? About an hour and a half from now. So it will be very soon, so make sure you're watching out for its release. But, You know, I think that's probably going to do us for now. Is Divine better than Legendaries? Yes. Yes, it is. And why does that happen? Once daily quests are finished, blue map fights start disappearing, very irritating, to stop you from getting as many rewards as you could. It's another one of Game Loft's ways to make the game prolonged, so it takes longer. But yeah, for now, again, thank you everyone for joining me in the live stream today. Thank you for voting in the straw poll. Again, if you still want to vote, last time I'm going to post it there. But, you know, thank you for joining me. I'll be streaming as soon as I can. But like I said, I've been cleaning all this morning. I'll probably be cleaning for the rest of today. Probably be cleaning tomorrow and the day after as well. It's going to be a hectic day, basically. What is the Dragon of the Month? We don't know yet. You said the Halloween event starts at 4 PM. It starts at 4 PM my time, which is an hour and a half from now. So no matter where you are in the world, an hour and a half from now or an hour and 20 minutes from now, make sure you are checking your games because that's when it will be there. How did I get the Divines? By competing in the Divine event. But like I said, I'm gonna skedaddle. So see you guys, and I will hopefully see you all soon enough.